All right, so we all know that housing affordability is an issue here in the Temecula Valley. It is the affordable area of Southern California, but if you're coming from another area, these price tags out here can be absolutely crazy. Today I found you a beautiful option, Oliva at Siena by Taylor Morrison. I can't wait to show these beautiful homes off to you. We're switching it up how we do our video a little bit. We'll do a walkthrough and then stay tuned to the very end to make sure that you get all of the details about purchasing here inside of the community. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours to neighborhood spotlights to new things coming here to the valley. I want you and your family to know exactly what it's like living here before you make the move. Let's check out these homes. So first up, we have the Plan 1, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,497 square feet. You've got this nice little patio space, which makes up for the fact that it doesn't actually give you a backyard with a unit like this. But through the front door here, this is the main level. You've got the dining area here, as well as a living room space, just enough for a couch, maybe a few chairs. You've got some bar seating here within the kitchen, which is great for dining inside. And then plenty of countertop space here. These features are all included in this one, including the appliances here. Please note they are electric. We're getting rid of gas here in Southern California, so all of those appliances will be electric. And then as we go through the living room here, it just gives you a good idea of what the layout looks like downstairs. Here's a half bathroom for your guests there. And then the door just behind me is the garage, and you've got some understairs storage here as well. And then we'll head on upstairs here. This is a flooring upgrade on these stairs, so don't expect that they're gonna come like this. They will be carpet naturally. And then headed upstairs here, we've got a quick peek into the laundry room. We've got plenty of space for some shelving there. And then obviously keep in mind here that these are going to be electric appliances as well. As we head into the primary bedroom here, you can see plenty of space, lots of natural light for this unit, which is great. And then you've got an opening into the master bathroom here with dual sinks. You've got your standing shower there. Most builders are getting away from having the tub, so no tub inside of this one. Your toilet area there. And then your walk-in closet here. You can see plenty of space to hang up those clothes. And then headed down the hallway here, we're gonna take you to a little loft space here. This loft space, great for kids with homework and toys, whatever that may be. Whatever you need there, you've got plenty of extra space, maybe even a work from home place. You've got your guest bathroom here with, there's your tub and shower combo, single sink. And then just behind me here, you've got your 2 guest bedrooms. Plenty of space inside of these. And I do have to comment again on the natural light. Your closet here, no walk-in closets on these guest bedrooms, so just going to be your standard sliding doors here and into this bedroom as well. Again, keep in mind this is going to be carpet with the traditional flooring package that comes with these, and there's your sliding door closet as well. And just a quick peek back at the loft. Okay, let's move on to the Plan 2 now. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,601 square feet. Again, you've got your nice patio area here, making up for the fact that there is no yard. These homes do come with the smart lock there, so you can have a combo rather than the key. And headed into the living space, a little bit larger on your downstairs here. You've got room for a much larger kitchen table, dining room table here. So you can definitely seat 8 people or so here if you desired. More room inside the living space for the sectional, and plenty of natural light on this unit as well, because it is one of the end units, which is nice. Into the kitchen here, you've got a peninsula, and you can have some bar seating on that as well for entertaining. And you've got your stainless steel appliances included with these, again with the electric oven and stove compared to the gas that we typically see here, but new construction is all coming with electric now. And your half bath here for your guests on the downstairs side of things. Behind me, you've got your garage, entry to the garage there, and some under the stairs storage. Headed upstairs here, there I am. Upstairs here, we will take a peek at what we've got, and we will head straight here into your laundry room. Again, plenty of shelf space here for you, as well as electric dryer and washing machine. And then we will head here to your primary bedroom. Again, lots of natural light. You've got windows on two sides here, just because it is the end unit in this specific floor plan. So lots of natural light if you enjoy that inside of your master bedroom. And then we will head over here to the bathroom space, get your dual sinks, check out your walk-in closet, actually bigger than the plan one, so a little bit more space inside of this closet, which will be a pro for some. We got your dual sinks here with the gray cabinet option, and then your stand-up shower, and let's make sure there's a toilet here. Yep, there is. Just had to show it to you to prove it was there. Now let's head back down the hallway and check out the rest of the upstairs. You do have a loft space, much like the other plan. It's about the same size here. So again, a good little work from home space, kids homework space, play space, you name it. You've just got some extra room for some of that. Here's your guest bathroom here, single sink, and that's gonna have your tub and shower combo as well. So if you need the bathtub, that's where you're going to find it. And then your two guest bedrooms here, both about equal size. Again, being the unit that it is, it's got windows on two sides inside of this room here, so gives you plenty of light. Again, no walk-in closets on any of these guest bedrooms, but still plenty of space to store your belongings. This room with just one window, so a little bit less light, but still plenty coming in here. You can see the views of the hills out there, and your sliding closet door. Headed back out, we'll take one more peek here at your loft, and we'll get to the next one. All right, next up we have the Plan 3. Again, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,843 square feet. Let's head in there and check out what they did with all the extra square footage here. You walk straight into the dining room, much like the Plan 1, so you're gonna have a table pretty much right there. But you've got your living space, which is gonna give you room for a sectional, but you definitely get a much larger kitchen inside of this unit with a walk-in pantry space there, and lots more countertop space than you do in the Plan 2. So stainless steel appliances included. You get the farmhouse sink and these nice countertops with the white cabinet options. So you do get a couple different options as far as the color of the cabinetry if you catch these early enough. Now you've got guest bathroom here to the right. We weren't able to get in today. It was locked. Some understairs storage as well as the garage. Headed upstairs, we will check out what we've done upstairs. Keep in mind these stairs will be carpet for most floor plans here. Here's a loft space, and this option actually allows you in this plan to close this off if you desire and make it another bedroom. But here it's modeled with the loft, so it is just the 3-bedroom option, but you can see how big a bedroom would be there for you. We'll head into the primary bedroom here. Again, lots of natural light because this is another end unit. So you've got windows on two sides here and a little bit larger bathroom space than the other two, not significantly, but you'll see here a little bit more closet space, pretty close to what the Plan 2 had to offer. And headed back into the bathroom here where you've got your dual sinks and your standing shower there. And these black fixtures are what would come with this property. So standing shower there, no tub, toilet there. And now we will head back down the hallway to go check out the guest bedrooms for you. Again, it's 3-bed, but has that 4th bedroom option. Here's your laundry room. Again, lots of room for shelving space here. They did a good job making these laundry rooms nice and spacious. And your electric washer and dryer there. Guest bedroom number 1. About the same size as every bedroom that we have shown here so far, and no walk-in closet, just your standard sliding door closet there. This bedroom just having the one window here, but as we head into the next, you'll get a little bit more light. Again, the end unit giving you some extra windows here. So you've got these 2 small windows here above the bed and some additional light from the side window there. Standard closet, just like the other room. And a peek right back over here. Here's your guest bathroom, single sink, as well as your bathtub. So that's where you're gonna find that bathtub. And one quick look at the loft. All right, so now that we've seen the beautiful homes Oliva at Siena by Taylor Morrison here in Winchester, this is where we get back here and get to the nitty-gritty on exactly what to expect when buying these homes. I don't want to just tempt you with the amazing model home tours and help you fall in love with them and not give you the real experience as if I was actually walking you through these properties. So let's dive in and talk a little bit about this community and what to expect. Let's talk first of all about some of the pros living in this community. The pros here are absolutely going to be the price point. It's an amazing price point. You heard me say it in the beginning. Affordability is an issue here in our area, and this is an affordable price point for you to get into and start your home ownership journey, or maybe even downsize and simplify, whatever that may be. It's an affordable option for you right now compared to the rest of the area. Pro number two is that this is a master planned community. Siena has several different neighborhoods built within it. And so you've got homes from townhomes all the way up to 3,000+ square foot single family homes. And so this master planned community is something that we see a lot of here inside of Murrieta, and it comes with a lot of community amenities and just a really well maintained overall space. So once this is fully built out, I think it's going to be a place that a lot of people will really enjoy. Now let's talk a little bit on some of the cons living inside of this neighborhood. Number one, I'm just gonna say it, is location. You know, when it comes to real estate, you hear price is relative to location, and basically this location is a little bit further out there. I'm not saying it's in the middle of nowhere, but it is kind of on the outskirts of town at this point. And over time, things may continue to be built up out that direction. In fact, actually the corridor from Winchester Road all the way up to Dominigoni is expected to see over 200,000 homes built in the next 10 years. So I absolutely know this will be kind of wrapped around by a surrounding community here in the future, but right now it feels pretty remote. It's a little bit longer for you if you are a commuter to get to that. Con number two would be the lot sizes. They're just not big. This is a small townhome for you, so you don't actually get any backyard or anything like that. It's just your front porch area, and that is it. So if you've got a dog or you're hoping to have like a swing set or something for your kids, it's just not gonna fly here. You're gonna have to go visit the community park, the community pool, you know, do some of the walking trails there. This isn't going to have a backyard that you can, you know, just open the door and enjoy some of that space, because all you're gonna have is that front patio space. All right, let's move on to talk about some of the amenities. As I mentioned, this is a master planned community, which just means it was designed and has all these different neighborhoods kind of built within it, and it's all a grand plan together where all of the HOAs feed into one master HOA to make this community possible. And so with that, you do get some amenities. There are pools and spas and playgrounds, like I mentioned just previously. There's walking trails. It's really going to be a beautiful community once it's fully built out. And so basically these master plan communities offer a lot for you, and your HOA payment is kind of being supplemented by everybody inside that community, whether they're, you know, living in these townhomes or living in the 3,000+ square foot single family options there. So everybody works together to hold the HOA together, and that's what keeps the area looking really nice. So you are gonna get some bang for your buck when it comes to spending money on that monthly HOA, because it does come with some amenities for you to use. All right, so speaking of those community amenities and HOA, let's talk a little bit about what that's going to cost you when living here. The current HOA price for this community right now is $152 a month. And when it comes to new construction, you typically have a higher HOA when there's fewer people that own inside of the community. And then at build out, once it's fully completed, it typically drops down. So currently $152, at build out will drop to $112. Now, in addition to that HOA payment, you are going to have an additional $495 per month. Now, you may be freaking out saying, wow, that is a crazy high $600+ HOA payment. But that $495 actually is your fire insurance, which is a huge help here in our area, because we all know that can get wildly unaffordable here in our area. So that $495 is basically an exterior wraparound insurance for you. So all you will have to do is bring in an insurance plan for some of your own personal belongings inside of the home. And from what we're hearing from some people that have been early adopters into this community, is they're only paying an additional maybe $30 to $70 per month in insurance or homeowners insurance because of this insurance that's already in place. So $152 a month for your HOA plus $495, but again, that's covering some of that homeowners insurance, the fire insurance side of things for you guys, which is a huge pro. Now, on top of that, we need to look at those property taxes, because you know that I harp on that all of the time here on these videos, because it can get crazy expensive there as well. Now, this community is on the higher tax side of things. This is a tax rate of 2.07%. So that basically means you take your sales price, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. You'll take that sales price, multiply that by 2.07%. That will tell you what your annual tax bill is gonna be. I'm just here to tell you that's gonna be about $10,000 or more per year. So you can expect that to be rolled into your monthly payment for this home. So we need to factor in that HOA along with those property taxes when we're factoring in what your actual monthly payment is going to be for this property. All right, the part of the video that you really wanted to get to is here. Let's talk about the actual sales prices for these homes. Now, before we get into the specific price, two quick caveats. Number one, these are prices as of today. When it comes to new construction, these are built in phases. So they'll have a block of 4 or 5 units they will build, sell those, and then go for another 4 or 5, another 4 or 5, whatever that may be. But with each of those phases, we are typically seeing a price increase. So the sooner you get into one of these homes, the better. And the closer you'll be to the actual pricing that I'm talking about today. So if you want to get in on the early list, make sure you reach out to me and my team so we can get you on there and get you one of the lower priced units so you can sit there and just watch appreciation grow as you live inside of these homes. So the second caveat there being, this is the base price. If you do any sort of upgrades to the home, that will increase it, as well as if there's any sort of lot premium or view or anything like that that comes with it, there could be a little bit more to this price tag. So let's start it off. The plan number one, the smallest floor plan here inside of the community, that's the 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,497 square foot floor plan. That one is going for $461,000. We haven't seen a price like that in a really long time. That's what makes this community really amazing. Plan number two is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,601 square feet. That is $471,000. The plan 3 and the plan 4, those are the same floor plan, just with kind of a different option to them. The plan 3 is the 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,843 square feet. It's only has the loft option to it. So what we saw with the loft, that is the option that you've got there. That one is going for a starting price of $508,000. The plan 4 is identical to the plan 3. It is currently set up as a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, but can be made into a 4th bedroom by eliminating the loft. That's the only difference there. And that is also 1,843 square feet. And that one is going for $509,000. Next up, we will talk about solar panels, because with Southern California comes solar panels on every single new construction home. There's no way out of it. So, when it comes to owning one of these properties, you're going to have solar panels put on there. It's a base starter system for you. It's likely not going to cover your entire electric bill. So please don't take this as this solar system is going to wipe out the electric bill for me. It's likely going to be a supplement for you. Now, if you're a commuter for work and you're gone for 12 hours a day and you never run your AC, maybe it does. But if you work from home and you're running the AC, or you've got kids with electronics and all that kind of stuff, it's likely just going to be a supplement for you. Now, inside this community, you are going to have a lease for that solar system of $120 per month. So basically that $120 per month is going to supplement that electric bill. You may have a bill on top of that of, depending on which size home you purchase, maybe another $100, $200 or so in the middle of summer, depending on your usage. So expect those solar panels to come with it and anticipate that additional $120 payment to supplement your electric bill. And lastly here, let's touch on the school system that you will have living inside of this community. This is absolutely a pro to living inside the community. You get Temecula schools. a Winchester price tag, because you know for sure you're not buying anything in Temecula for under $500,000. You get the Winchester price tag with Temecula schools, which is a huge, huge pro. So if you've got a little one going to elementary school, that's going to be Susan Livorno Elementary. That is rated a 5 out of 10 on greatschools.org. If they're going to middle school, it will be Bella Vista Middle School, which is rated a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And last but not least, for high school, they'll be going to Chaparral High School, which is rated an 8 out of 10. So the Temecula School District consistently seeing schools rated 7 or better, one of the best school districts in the area. So you're getting an amazing price plus a really amazing school system. Okay, and as we wrap things up here, we always like to touch on a few tips when it comes to buying new construction. Make sure you pay attention to this. This is super, super important. Tip number 1 is that when you buy these homes, you are going to be offered incentives to use the builder's lender. You may come in with your own lender, and that's totally fine. If you're working with our team, we may have already had you pre-approved with our lender here, but you're going to want to use the builder's lender. Don't push against it. I will say it's probably not going to be the best experience because that lender kind of knows they have you, but with this community, when I was just inside the sales office, they're offering up to a $50,000 closing cost credit that you can use for rate buy downs, closing costs, all sorts of stuff by using their lender, and you're not gonna wanna miss out on that. So make sure that you are prepared to use that lender. Tip number 2, you've got to bring a real estate agent with you, our team, on your very first visit to the community. If you do not do that, you essentially have walked in there and then elected for the sales office to represent you throughout the process. You want to have an agent come with you, walk you through the home on the very first time. We've got to sign you in, and then you can visit as many times as you want without us, but we've got to get you signed in so that we can represent you, negotiate for you to get you that $50,000 or more when it comes to buying one of these properties, as well as any other additional inclusions we can get thrown in there for you, appliances, additional credits, all sorts of things. Take us with you so that you don't miss out on the opportunity to have an expert negotiate in your corner. And last but not least, you just need to be prepared for moving into a home with no window coverings. That's something I think most people overlook, and they go to move into the house and they get all their stuff moved in there and they start unpacking boxes and the sun sets and then they go, oh my goodness, I'm staring into my neighbor's window because I don't have any blinds. So you're going to want to be prepared to spend couple $1,000 right when you move in to get some blinds or window coverings or something so that you're not staring directly at your neighbors when you guys are going to bed at night. So just some things to think about there. That is it for our tour here of the amazing homes, Oliva at Siena by Taylor Morrison here in Winchester, a beautiful master planned community, super, super affordable, a pro of Temecula schools. You're not gonna have the lot size that you may want, but the price is absolutely incredible. So you've got to see and weigh out, does that make sense for you and your family? If you're looking to just get your foot in the real estate market, you should act on one of these if it's inside of your budget. It's not about timing the real estate market, it's about time in the real estate market. So even if this is not your dream home, but you're looking to purchase something, you should just get your foot in the door and own some real estate, let it appreciate over several years, and then go move up. And the cool thing with this community here is that you can buy a smaller townhome right now, and then you can sell that a few years down the road and move up within the exact same community, never really have to make any sort of changes as far as schools or anything go. So I would highly recommend exploring these if you've been thinking about getting into the market. I think you will absolutely appreciate that. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions about these new builds, moving to the Temecula Valley or Winchester in specific, please feel free to reach out. Clients do it all the time from our YouTube channel here. That's why we put these videos together for you. So you can reach out to us in several different ways. You can call us, you can text us, you can send an email, or you can even schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation with myself and a member of our team by clicking down into the description below. You've got a link there that will take you directly to our calendar. You can book some time in there. We'll hop on a Zoom call, give you the ins and the outs of what it's like living here, buying here, owning here, and help you decide if this is the right place for you. So thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.